All right, Tuesday night. Happy holidays. I know you're ready for Thanksgiving. Getting towards the end, 3 more projects, and we're done. I'm sure you will enjoy that just as much as we will, and I hope you get good things for Christmas. All right, I'm going to start with these 3 projects. We've got 4 different Java files up here. I've got my little pictures to the side, so sorry, bear with me. I'll try to read the question, go over this, and then complete or run the app at the end of each example. So the first we're going to do our rainfall class, which stores the total of rainfall for 12 months into an array of doubles. As usual here, we're going to import the scanner to read user input. I've got my class here, rainfall. And I'm going to open up the scanner, and once again I get the error because I'm not going to close the scanner, but that hasn't seemed to be an issue. My int size here is going to be 12 because there are 12 months of the year. I guess we could do 365 if we wanted to store rain each day, although that'd be a lot more to enter down here. Monthly rain here is going to be stored as our double, and the system print line, which asks us for our input, is going to say enter the monthly rainfall amount. We've got to add input validation, I think, on all 3 of these projects so that we can't have negative rainfall, and I'll try to make that example down here below. We're going to print out the month rainfall, and it's going to count up year after year, or I'm sorry, month after month. And this project was pretty short, this and the larger than elements actually. Not much to it here. We're going to print the average sum of the rain, the annual sum of the rain, the month with the most rainfall, and the month with the least amount of rainfall here. This is where we've written our function that returns the total rainfall for the year and returns our sum. This is going to return the average monthly rainfall and the month with the most rain and the month with the least amount of rain. Again, like I said, this and the larger than elements were pretty short, so let me just go through this little rainfall here. I have a hard time. It's like you got to double click to make it pop up here. So enter the monthly rainfall amount. We'll have 10 and 5 and 0. Month 3 was dry, and 7 and 9 and 3 and 7 and outlier here 15. And here in October, let's say 78 will be our most, and let's try negative 2. Oh, that's not going to work. So 1 and 7 in November and 7 in December. So we've calculated with several decimal places the annual sum of rain, the average sum of rain, the most amount of rainfall, and the least amount of rainfall. We clear this. Let's go over to our larger than n. Sorry, I've got my notes here on the side. I'm trying to pull up with this. This one was very short, and I'm not sure that I did this exactly how the book wanted. It said, let me pull up my question. It said it wanted us to write a method that accepted 2 arguments, which was the array and the number n. I've got my array here, and we've got our number n, set to 6. I didn't ask the user to create the array or come up with n themselves. It was much easier to just put it up here in the code, and I'll go through this, one time, but just know that, if you wanted to change the array, you would just do that here in the code. And let's say you wanted to have 15 numbers, you would just add, 14 and 15, and then if you wanted to know all the numbers above 10, you could just change n to 10 there. Pretty basic problem here. Okay, so just gone through the array, and we're just going to print out the array of elements. The arrays, of course, start at 0. We're going to validate input once again here so that negative numbers cannot be added. The system's print line is going to print out what the user input for n, and then it's going to tell us here the elements larger than n. This is going to call print larger than, which was created right down here, and here's our integer count and incremented right here. Let's go ahead and run this program and see if it runs. There we go. So elements larger than 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and let's just say we wanted to start at the very bottom with 1. Let me file and save this here. Close the console. Oh no, it didn't save. Oh yeah, it did. Elements larger than 1. Now, this one, test scores and test scores main. This was the pain in the butt. There was so much data that had to be entered in this. Hold on, let me go over to my notes here on the side. A teacher has 5 students, 4 tests, and we need to assign a letter grade. So this is similar to a problem that we did earlier this year, although that did not have a letter grade assigned, which, you know, it's just done right here. That was not that bad. So sorry. So we've got the array of 5 characters to hold the student's 5 letter grades here, and the array of 4 doubles to hold the test scores. This is where it's giving us the array with 4 numbers. If you wanted more test scores, if your student had to take 5 tests or something, then we could change that right here. We've got our public class showing us test scores, and we are going to return the average, the total, divided by the array length, which in this case is going to be 4. And then here we've defined what each letter grade is. We've got if the average is going to be above or equal to 90 to 100, then we're going to return A. Likewise, 80 to 89, B, 70 to 79, C. Oh, sorry, D and F. And we just used this and or ampersand, I guess, here as the logical operator, so that it would evaluate the left side of the operation, then the right side. And we can demonstrate this class in a program here. This is where the bulk of the information is. We'll import the scanner. Once again, I didn't close, but that's okay. And our test scores main method here. The scores are going to be stored as doubles here. And again, we're going to have validation to make sure that the negatives aren't accepted as input, and if that is the case, we will say right there negative numbers are not accepted, and we're going to return the score at the bottom. Again, scanner in, we're going to enter the length of the scores right here, or enter the scores right there. Oh, my TV just, there we go. So we're going to enter the student 1 details, we're going to enter the student 1 name and their test scores, student 2 and their test scores, student 3 and their test scores, and oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I don't need this right here, but it's not going to show up anyway. I use these dashes here as line breaks, which makes it so much easier to read when it's all said and done. Let's go ahead and run this guy so we can see. And, see, look at that. Once again, it's like I have to double click on each one. Here we go. Nope. Alright, so sorry. Let's just file save. Nope, can't save. Come on. There we go. Oh, you know what? Just now discovering this at the end of the semester here. Let's do Wendy. And she's a smart student. She's going to get 100 and a 90 and a 95 and a 97. Michael is a little bit behind her. He's going to get 70s and 75s, 88s, and let's give him a 90. We're hopeful. And John, got the Peter Pan kids here. And John is the youngest child, so he's not going to do so well. 76. Oh, you know what? Let me try to enter a negative number here, and we'll see that negative number is not accepted there. So we'll go back. We'll give him a 76. And let's give Taco the cat. Taco is going to get a 0. He didn't turn in the first test. And then he did very well the next 3. And Taco 95. And student 5. And I guess, oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't need 5 students. I thought I was only calling for 4. 75, 89, and a 91. And then here are dashes. So it is going to assign the grades. Wendy's was an average of A because it fell in between 90 and 95. Michael got the B, John got the F, Taco got the C, and Taylor got the B. Hopefully that's not a harbinger of things to come this semester. Yeah, all in all, this was a pretty easy week, although this test scores, it just had so much. But that is it.